Hey, what's going on, you guys? And welcome back to the Orlando Science Center. So, here in Central Florida, we're typically fans of our UCF Knights, but we're taking a trip out to Gainesville today to learn about these 4-foot creatures behind us. I'm joined by Grace, and we're talking about some gators, right?
Yes, absolutely. So here at the Science Center, we have 5 juvenile American alligators, and they're almost to that 4-foot mark. So they're getting pretty big. They usually grow about a foot per year. So they're around 3.5 years old right now, and probably going to get to that 4-foot mark pretty soon.
So, will we say these are baby gators, adolescents, teenagers?
Yeah, I would say probably adolescents.
Okay.
They average about 10 to 12 feet when they're fully grown, and they can actually live up to about 50 years. So they can live a pretty long time.
Okay, so they have a long life expectancy. What other cool facts about gators do we have?
Yeah, so they actually have a very cool ancestry. So their ancestors are actually very closely related to dinosaurs, right? This is kind of what you think of when you think of a modern day dinosaur, the closest thing we have with
Yep.
all that protective armor on their skin, and they've been around for quite a long time. So alligators as a species have actually been around for about 245 million years.
Wow.
So they've been around a very long time, and their skin and armor kind of helps to protect them and keep them as a top predator here in Florida. Florida is perfect with our high humidity. We got lots of sunshine, and they are ectotherms, so that kind of helps them to be able to absorb all that sun and keep their bodies nice and warm. Being a top predator, they have to have that protective armor all over their body. So what they've evolved over those millions of years is going to be called an osteoderm. It's basically just a big fancy term to say that it's a bony skin protective layer. So it's literally little scoots or little bones all over the backside of their body. Also a really cool one that they've evolved, and it's only found in crocodilian species, so crocodiles, gharials, caimans, and alligators. It's going to be called a gastralia. So gastralia is basically just a big bony plate on their stomach side. So that is actually super helpful for them to stay protected, especially when they're young and juveniles. They actually could be preyed upon by larger animals like larger alligators or even large snakes like a Burmese python.
If you see a gator in your neighborhood, do you have any safety tips for the people at home?
Yeah, absolutely. So if you do see an alligator, of course, if you live near a body of fresh water, we want to maintain a respectful distance from our animals out in Florida. We want to make sure that they are being safe in their homes, and we're in their home as well. So we want to make sure that their habitats are nice and safe.
But if you want to see them at a safe distance, obviously come here to the Orlando Science Center. All throughout the month of December, we're highlighting Paleontology Month, and we actually have some special dates at the end of the month, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So definitely come up for Fossil Fest. Also here every day in our life habitat, we have our swamp feeding. So that is going to be at 2 o'clock every day right here in our gator habitat.
Excellent. So if you have any downtime over the holidays, this is going to be a really poppin' place to be all throughout Paleontology Month, and we hope to see you guys here rather soon.